You can take a minute to catch your breath. That's fine. But what I'm going to ask you, what I need you to tell me is what you did. So relax a minute, take a couple breaths. That's fine. We have all afternoon.
So I tackled her and I stabbed her.
Well, tell me about the tackling. How did you do that?
I came up from behind her and I jumped on her.
And then what happened?
And then I stabbed her.
So did PL fall to the ground?
Yes.
And after she's on the ground, where were you?
On top of her.
And was PL on her back?
Yes.
So then when she's on her back, how did you stab her? How did you do that?
I stabbed her with the knife that I had taken from my house earlier that morning.
Now, when you say you stabbed her, were you somewhat straddling her?
I think so.
Well, if you remember reading in the complaint would have described what may have occurred, if that helps you to recall what happened.
I haven't read the complaint since I was 12. Yes, sir.
So tell me what you recall about the stabbing. How did you do it?
I stabbed her with the knife.
And what part of her body did you stab her?
Everywhere.
Do you know how many times you did it?
19.
What did, at a certain point, you stopped stabbing PL?
Yes, sir.
So what happened then?
Annisa told her to lie down so she wouldn't lose blood so quickly and told her to be quiet, and we left.
And where'd you go?
I don't know, sir.
Did you went some distance away?
Yes.
And then at a certain point, the police found you?
Yes, sir.
Is everything you've told me this afternoon true?
Yes, sir. To let Ella and her family know I'm sorry. I never meant this to happen. I hope that she's doing well.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your comment. But it says supervision, it says control, it says monitoring. When I put that together into the mix, I'm satisfied that the maximum commitment is what's necessary in the case for all the reasons that I talked about. I'm not going to go back and relive those circumstances, but I believe to maintain safety, to maintain protection to the community, to maintain protection for Payton so she has the resources of the community to assist, or rather for Ms. Weier, that she has the resources available to protect her in the future, be sure that it keeps her out of trouble if there's going to be trouble, and if there's not going to be trouble, that can be resolved through the system. But it gives the community assurance of safety and protection. It gives Ms. Weier that opportunity to, I think, to proceed and to become a functioning member of the community. The purpose of our legal system, in particular a process such as we're in today, isn't simply to put somebody away and not permit them to grow and to live and to adjust. I'm satisfied that Ms. Weier can do that. She will do it. But she has to do it keeping in mind, as I think she knows, of what happened and the community's perception of what happened. So I'm satisfied the 25-year commitment is appropriate. I'll order that. So ordered. There's a request for 1,301 days credit. Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Don't want to wake anybody up, but
No.
no. All right. Then I'm going to order 1,301 days credit on the commitment. I raised the issue of medication as one of the issues I have to address that should be addressed at this fact. It must be addressed. The statute says I have to address the issue of medications. Yet the state says I should order the medication. Ms. McGann states that indicates that I should not. From Attorney McMahon's perspective, there is no medication in this case. There never has been.
Correct, Your Honor. And so no doctor has sat down with her and explained the benefits and detriments of medication and made a determination whether or not, as is required under our laws, whether she has the ability to make that decision herself. And until such time as that happens, I don't think we should order it. If the hospital needs that order, they are not shy about seeking it.
Any comments from the state?
No, Your Honor.
For those that don't know, in a situation such as this, if a person's prescribed medication and it's for their mental health and they don't take it, the court can order that they be compelled to take the medicine. That's the medication order. The statute says I have to review it at this time. As I indicated, it's never been medication administered in this case. There's no outstanding, if you will, controversy about the use of medication. So I'm not going to order medication at this time. That it be administered against her consent at this time. It'll still may be administered. If there is an issue, the institution will bring it back. With that, then I commit Anissa Weier to the Department of Health Services for a period of 25 years, subject to the credit that I've provided, subject to the order that I'll issue. I'll order that she be transported to the Winnebago Mental Health Institute today.
Your Honor, I don't know that Winnebago Mental Health has an opening today. I tried to reach their intake unit to determine that. I spoke with Matt Ziegler, who did the report for WCS. He indicated that generally what he has seen is there's approximately a week wait time. They're in part, I think, because they generally need to make sure that blood draws are done, things like that, to make sure that the person is medically stable to come into the hospital.
You may know more than I know on that topic. What I do know is that the court did speak with one of the officials at Wisconsin Community Services, and with the thought that that the court would at least follow the recommendation through the plea agreement that would be a commitment to Winnebago, that if it, regardless of the length, she'd have to be taken there. And we were told they would expect her today, and I think the sheriff is prepared to transport her there.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't mean I want Ms. Weier traveling about the state, because I know that's happened in the past. We've ordered people to go to Winnebago or other institutions. They get there and the institution won't take them. So we will fax the orders to Winnebago as soon as the hearing is complete, and we'll verify that it's appropriate. Does do you want to meet with her family and her today?
If we could, Your Honor, I do have to run over to Branch 3 for a matter, but then I could join them over at the Juvenile Center.
Well, I'm going to order then that as an interim matter that Ms. Weier be transported to the Juvenile Center. She can meet with her family as she has in the past, and that she'll stay there till 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, then she'd be transported, and we'll verify what the location is.
And if Winnebago does not have the opening today, we had anticipated that she would go back to West Bend, and that's why West Bend didn't send all of her things with her today until she could be taken to Winnebago.
Now, they didn't bring all of her things with her?
No.
No, all right. Well, then maybe it's bad. Well, we'll verify with Winnebago what the approach is. And we'll take that. Otherwise, the order is that she be transported to the juvenile facility here to meet with her family and attorneys, and then by 4 o'clock leave to either return to West Bend or to go to Winnebago.
Thank you.
Now, you'll explain to Ms. Weier her appeal rights?
Yes, sir.
All right. With that, then, anything further from the state?
No, sir, thank you.
Anything further from Attorney McMahon?
Not at this time, sir.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for being here. Have a good day.